My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive, and this is my first time I'm multi-streaming, so y'all bear with me. Can you guys see and hear me okay? I hope so. If you're out there, say hi, uh, so I can, so I can see you. Cause, okay, just you get the picture. So, if you haven't met me before, I teach people how to live on a higher vibration of life, and I hope this is working. So it's nice to see you guys. And so today we're going to talk about ways to lift our vibration and how do we do that, right? How do we get to that high vibing point in life where we want to, be happy, wake up every day excited to live, right? That's hard, right? That's very hard actually. So there's a lot of things you can do. And I'm going to be pointing some of those out. I share ways to live a higher vibrational life. I'm also an intuitive, and this is the first time I've double streamed. So I hope that this is working. Maybe, hopefully. We'll see. Okay? Alright, so, okay, so how do we get motivated? First of all, you got to get up and move. You can't just sit on the couch, okay? You must get up and move. You don't have to. You can just sit there forever, and eventually you'll probably meld into the furniture. But that's not the purpose of us. Our purpose is, my purpose is to teach you how to live that high vibrating good life where you're tapped in, tuned in, turned on, okay? So one of the things I want you to remember is when you're doing this high vibrational life, remember that you are, small steps count, small steps count. Trying to see if I'm getting the messages here. Small steps count, so that's really, really important. Let's see if I can send a message. I'm just checking this out. Did I type? Okay. Oh, I said hi. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so the small steps count. Bear with me. I'm new at this platform, and I apologize. I promise I'll get there. Okay, so also the other thing is, because we always think that we got to take these giant leaps and everything's going to happen. But here's the thing. It's not always a giant leap that gets us there. When I quit drinking, it was stopping. It was stopping that one day. And then the next day, not starting. And so a lot of times, we have all these things going on in our life and we think we have to fix everything immediately, and we don't. We don't have to, because we can take those small steps. We'll still be effective. We'll still make things count. Simple things like watering your plants and making your bed. I make my bed now, and I never used to. I'm an Aquarius. Aquariuses do not like to make their bed. So what I do is I force myself to do it. Because you know why? Because I like getting in a neat, clean bed at the end of the day. Most days I force myself, I'll be honest. Also like, taking care of those little tiny things that you don't want to do, but doing them anyway. I'm just checking all this stuff out while I want to see, view your live stream in a web browser. Let's see how it looks. Let's see if we can see it. I want to see if anybody sees me out there. Okay, I do want to do that. How do I do that? Okay. Oh, I have 2 viewers now. Okay, we're just going to leave it because I don't want to break it. All right, so my name's Sher. I am an intuitive, and I receive messages from the divine in a variety of ways. And yes, I feel like a crazy woman because I'm new at this platform. But even at my age, I'm 60, I'm bound and determined to learn. Okay? Aren't we all? Don't we all want to succeed at life and make things happen? I do. I don't know about you, but I definitely want to. So, how do we, so first we make the small steps count, if you go through your life and you never make any changes, then no, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be the same old thing day after day, and who needs it, right? So you got to make the changes. One small change can reset your whole life. Believe it or not, one change. One time I decided to walk 1 mile a day. It reset my whole life. You can make these changes very simple. You can say, I'll pray every day. I'll pray before I get up in the morning. I'll remember to be grateful. I'll remember to have that go-getter attitude. Okay, so maybe the go-getter attitude. Kiss. Okay, so can you see and hear me? Okay. I'm playing around, and I do it late night, so I'm not like I don't embarrass myself totally. One change true. Okay, does that mean yes? Okay. All right. Also, how do we keep our shine from like getting stolen? Well, like for me, if you're a YouTube creator, man, there's some great YouTube creators out there. I don't want to compare myself to them. I'd be like, I want to go home and quit. So, um, let's see. I want to see if Kes can you hear me beautifully? Oh, hi, Esmeralda. Tonight we're teaching a class, and I'm just working on this platform to. Oh, thank you so much. So that I teach classes on here, and it's so we live in these higher vibrational lives, okay? So that we learn to not accept mediocrity. Lisa Red, hi. Why accept mediocrity? Do we really need to be mediocre? Ick. I don't want to be that person. I wanna live my life. Like, if God came to me tomorrow and said, Sher, time's up. First of all, I think I'm going to a better place. But second of all, if I look back on my life, guys, I have pictures. I have pictures of me riding a mechanical bull. I have pictures of me at bike festivals. I have pictures of me in mountains. Yes, it's me. Does it look like a normal platform? Can somebody screenshot it and show it to me? I'm like, I guess I could pull myself up, but then I'd have to take my notes down. I'm teaching a class on high vibrational living right now, and I've just learned we just go with the flow. And I'm also teaching myself on multi-streaming. I'm teaching myself a lot tonight, and hopefully I teach you guys something too. Okay, so we're talking about getting that motivation, making it happen. So first of all, just start with a small step, any small step. Mine was like, I won't drink for 1 hour. I made it 1 hour. Then I made it 2 hours. Then I made it a day. Then I made it 2 days. And it's so much easier to take the small steps, okay? So try to remember that. Also, don't compare yourself to others. Like, Ethereal, I would think, I don't compare myself to you, and I hope you don't compare yourself to me. We're all individual people. We all have our things, right? We all have our paths. Like Ethereal is really probably good at the ASMR, is it Ethereal? And I'm just good at like a direct connect. I don't have a particular format. I just connect and say, okay, what's the message? What do you want me to share? And none of it's me. I'm only a conduit. God is the person. I'm glad. I like that. That's really great. So proud of you for not comparing. And I don't either. I think one of the things is like in this particular field, yes, we all learn at a different rate, and there's some really phenomenal readers out there. And, I hope to be at their level one day. But we all start somewhere. Hi, Lisa Red, you've been doing okay, Esmeralda? Okay, so we don't compare. The other thing that I'd like you guys to remember is energy is contagious. Yes, we do receive our gifts at different rates. And I love your, like it's, kind of like a princess style thing. You're like princess, and I'm like, okay, let's get it done. Chop, chop. So I like your environment on your channel, Ethereal. It's very nice. Okay, so remember your energy is contagious. If you walk into a room and like you don't even walk, you're just kind of dragging, slinking into the room. Sloth is your middle name, right? People run when they see you. Oh, you're welcome, Azura. People run when they see you, things like that, right? So we don't do that. We have this high vibrational energy. When somebody says, how's your life? Don't give them your laundry list. Say it's great. First of all, they're going to look at you like you're crazy because I get that look all the time. But second of all, it makes you feel so good. And then they're like, whoa, what the heck? Why are they having a great life and I'm not? I want to have a great life too. It's contagious. That energy, that vibration that you put out to the world, right? And right now the world's a little dark. And I did a short earlier tonight, and it was on Martin Luther King, and he was talking about darkness. Dark doesn't overcome dark. What overcomes dark, guys? Light overcomes dark. Love overcomes. Things like that. And shifting and making that vibration on the planet in your life makes a difference, okay? Because, I mean, I should be dead easily a few times. I've had a lot of crazy experiences. But here's the thing. Every one of those experiences that you have, everything that you do, it's like a life lesson. It's a progress. It's putting you on that path. Everybody left me. It's putting you on that path to make things happen, right? And so it's part of the process. The journey is the biggest part of the process. Often we get so busy trying to get to the end of the journey, like to get there. Like, okay, here tonight I was like, I'm not looking at my numbers. I don't care. I'm like, I'm done. I'm just going to post, and whatever happens, happens. And I was like, it's yours. I just need, no. And here's my thing. The numbers, it's nice to see numbers go up and down, but the thing is, it's not the numbers. It's the message, and it's the people. How do you help people? Well, you have to help yourself first. You got to get to that place of peace, that place of contentment, the place of peace over pain, peace over, I don't know, just peace. Anyway, so you have to choose to be happy. You have to choose peace. And when you start making those decisions, I choose peace, I choose happiness, I want to make this happen in my life, things do start to change. But the change starts with you. Be the change you want to be in the world. I know you've all heard that. Excuse me, 1 second. So, does my YouTube platform, if you're out there, does it look the same as it normally does? I'm just curious. Okay, also, let life flow. A lot of times in our life, we have this crazy need to control everything and everyone in our environment. Why do we have to control it? Why do we have to win? What? Can't we just be happy for the person in our energy that's having a great day? Things like that. Just go with the flow. And here's the thing you'll find in life, on the spiritual awakening journey, or whatever your path is right now. If things are pushing against you in life, and no matter what you do, it doesn't work. And I feel like this is an important message for somebody, or a few of us. Stop trying to push against it. Just say, okay, you know what? I release it. I let it go. It's yours. You can have it, God. And I've done that. And I'll be honest. There's been times when I gave it to God and I did not think that it was even possible to make anything happen. And He has made a way when I could not have. Never. It's just like this channel. When I talk to you guys, when I channel messages from God, from Source, or I pull tarot cards, but it's all from the same source, the divine, the Most High. And I always pray. You always pray when you're in divination and stuff. You need protection. You need peace. You need to know where you are before you can get out there and share peace and love with the world. And it's a process. It's part of the journey. So yeah, let life flow. And also see yourself having already gotten there, being there. Are you guys kidding? I am a famous content creator on YouTube. I am just off the chain. But you know what? I love my life. And if I'm not, I don't care. I just care about the fact that I got this great group here of wonderful people that are trying to do something to raise their vibration on the planet. Hi, Andrea. How are you doing? And Oh, thank you, Ethereal. And so, does the platform look the same as what you normally see? I'm just curious. Hi, Andrea, how are you doing? Please tell me you're not doubting yourself. So, yeah, so those are a few things. Also, guys, think of life as your canvas. I know that's cliche, but it is. You've got the whole wide world. You're not limited. I don't have a list tonight, Andrew. We're just learning about raising our vibration, letting life flow, you know, not not going against the grain, not having to control anything and everything. And so that's, because I don't always read. Sometimes God is just like, teach a class, do this. I go where I'm led. And a lot of you, when you're out there, and you get those messages, those are messages. It's like, where are you being led to go? So just something to think about. Okay, bear with me. I have notes everywhere. Okay, so now we're going to move on to simple, normal, motivational boosters. Like, I guess, like, okay, I don't know about you, but the planet is a little dark right now. Like, it feels like dark and light and fighting and all that stuff. And I find myself praying a lot. I also find myself not, taking a break, turning music on, or turning something on that's not depressing. So it's hard to get motivated, even for me. And I'm kind of like a go-getter. I'm kind of like, yes, let's do it, hop to it, all that stuff. But now even when you go out, the vibration is a little low. So we don't have to do anything. We can choose to contribute to living on a higher vibration, and not just making our lives better, but helping others see that high vibrational living thing too. Okay, so I'm going to name a few things that we can do. Small task. Some things are so simple and so mundane, like filling the water jug to put it back in the refrigerator, so there's cold water next time. So I'm increasing my water. So I'm being healthier. I'm hydrating. All that good stuff. If you absolutely can't get motivated, take a timer and say, I'm going to work for 10 minutes. A lot of times that momentum that you have is what pushes you forward. Okay. Also, change your environment up. I always move things around. How many variations of my studio have you guys seen? Okay. Also, this is a hard one. Like get a friend and let them make you partially accountable. I have friends that I call. I sent a friend a text this morning and it said, "Hey, chop chop, get up, be part of life, be productive." Okay, and that's what we're supposed to do on this planet. We're supposed to lift each other up, and we're supposed to lift each other up in love, and that high vibration. Because when you start that, it starts. It's a domino effect or a snowball effect. It goes and goes, and things happen, and it shifts the vibration. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been doing the downloads so long. I don't. It's like breathing for me. I know that's gonna sound weird, but it's like breathing for me. But that kicks in because, and I'm gonna be teaching classes on this. I need to get to the member channel. I apologize for that, guys. The other day I sat down and I had two visions. I wasn't even trying to have a vision. A few minutes later I was like, did I take a nap? And then I immediately remembered my visions. So for me, I think I've been doing it for so long, and it's such a part of my life. It's so natural. Music is, yeah, I picked up music recently too. I started hearing songs because I never heard the songs. And then all of a sudden the music kicked in. The visions are new. Now I have visions. Whew, visions, dreams, all the clairs. Just that deep knowing. And I don't know about you, Ethereal, but my my visions come through in different ways. Some are visions, some are words, some are pictures, some are smells, some are like just a deep knowing. Usually, when I have people that are going to pass away, there's a deep knowing. And I love music. Music will change your vibration. Yes, yeah, I really think there is a shift in the vibrational frequency of the planet. And now more than ever, we need to come together and light overcomes dark. Bring the light, bring the love. You know, what else would you want to bring? You don't want to bring bitterness and hatred and meanness and revenge. No, none of those things are love. But if we come together and we just make small changes and we help each other and we lift each other up and we remember what that's like. Because I think as a society in whole, we've forgotten. We're so busy. I love you too, Ethereal. We're so busy, you know, focusing on how do I get to my destination. You're not even living anymore, you know. I'm posting some pictures. Sparks. Okay. Thanks. You know, I'm posting some pictures, and at the time I took them, I was like, yeah, no big deal. But now I'm like, wow, that's so cool. And God told me to do something, and I'm doing it, you know. And so a lot of times that spark, that inspiration you're looking for, you just get quiet. And in my life, and I hope in a lot of yours, people make it so complicated. You know, we need to get into this state of meditation. We need to do all these things. And maybe, I don't know, I've been talking to God my whole life. Like, he's like one of my best friends. And if you have a good journey with God, that's a really good way to be, okay? But, how do you, you know, and in this venture, did I say when I grew up, oh, I want to be a high vibrational person and I want to promote the sharing of peace and love in the universe? Absolutely not. Because a lot of times we can't see our mission and purpose until we're given it. Yeah. If somebody said, if they bet me money, this would be what I was doing last year, I would tell them they were crazy. But that's how God works, in still, small, mysterious ways, things we never think about. All those things, those little messages, that little voice that you hear that says, go back and get your phone, you're going to need it. Or put your seatbelt on, you're going to be in a wreck. You know, and words have power, even with God. Always with God, but, you know, think about what you're asking. I mean, I think I consider myself pretty spiritual, but I also consider myself as humbled to, first of all, even be chosen by the Most High. Yeah, be the spark, absolutely. And there, since I've been doing this channel, I've run across people that are just so gifted and so talented, and not just that, so kind, so loving, so caring, and have so much to offer in the world. But the thing I found is, like, there's room for all of us. We all have different gifts. We all bring something to the table. Okay? And the world needs something from everybody. There are people that are just nurturing, kind, sweet people. There are people that are empaths that, you know, they feel other people's emotions. There are people that talk to people, help them straighten their life out. There's all kinds of ways. You can even just be somebody doing a simple job and make a huge difference. I know, it is late. I'm trying a multi-platform thing. Do I look okay? This is gonna drive me crazy. I gotta see what I look like. I gotta see if this is working. So I'm gonna look myself up on YouTube while I'm on YouTube. How you guys think that's gonna work? Let's see, YouTube, we're going there. We typed the first letter wrong. So, I thought I'd come in here and teach a class on raising that high vibration. And I saw you got rid of all the puppies. I love that. And I'm going to go live and see if I can find myself. This will be interesting. I just want to know if I show up. Hey, Aaron has people watching. Okay, let's see. Let me do a search for me, I guess. I never thought I'd be searching for myself on YouTube. Oh, cool. I just wondered what the platform looked like. I don't really care what I look like. I just wanted to know, you know. Oh, that's not me. Wait, is this me? 1 hour ago. I'm like, where's the live? I can't find it. Finally free. Hi, Al Long. Welcome. All right, so, I don't know how to find myself. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll go back and look at it afterwards. Okay, so let's go back to our subject. Hi, Tina. Tonight we're just learning on ways to increase and lift our vibration. And so, hold on. Bear with me. I got to get back to where I was. Oh, okay. This is something I do want to share with you guys. Okay, so hold on one second. I really messed myself up. I'm in the wrong category. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so ways that we motivate ourselves. One of the ways that you can highly motivate yourself is through spiritual enlightenment and spiritual and emotional support is what I should say. A lot of times we don't think about these things. Something as simple as a one-word sentence can change your day. In him I live and breathe and have my being. He walks with me and he talks with me and he says I am his friend. God does not create junk. I'm a child of the Most High. Everything is flowing in right and divine order for me. Right here, right now. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. These are just examples of affirmations. Also, you could do something really simple. I'm capable. I'm moving forward. I'm focused. I'm moving forward with ease. Hi, Zerona. We're doing like a little class tonight. Also, we have, why is everybody up at 2:20 in the morning? Connecting with the divine. Like, I know, I'm like, I was led to come on, so here we are. Connecting with the divine, like making that connection. How often do you make a conscious effort in the course of your day to make that connection, to like check in with your body, check in with the Most High? Am I on the right path? Am I on the right track? How does my body feel? If somebody just came into contact with me and I feel violently ill, I probably need to listen to that. So a lot of these things they're signs, they're things you see. Also, one of the things that will lift your vibration more than anything else in the world is simply a gratitude shift. And you can do that a number of ways. You can write it in a book. You can think it before you get out of bed. What kind of random dream did you have, Zorana? All kinds of ways. Also, you can just like go on a gratitude rant. I saw that somewhere, like I am grateful for bananas, apples, orange juice. I don't know, but you get the picture. There's so many things that we can do. Tell us about your dreams, Arona. This is kind of like late night fun and chat. There's so many things that we can do to make our life better. But we have to, it's like, graduating from college or something. You got to do the work. So also, if you are a reader or an intuitive or anything like that, remember, sorry, my head is itching. I'm sure it's the electricity in this chat. But the thing about that is grounding is so important, guys. I know, because I've had people come in my chat and I've gotten sick, not because they were doing anything to hurt me, but because I wasn't grounded enough and I took on like their headaches Are there pain? Things like that. So grounding is more important than you know. Prayer is probably the number one thing. Always begin with prayer. Close it out with a prayer if you can. Close that channel. For me, my connection is it's always here. I have different variations of it. Like today, I've just been wide open. Like I knew things were going to happen before they happened. It was crazy. One of them got the sun. They showed up first. One of them got the sun card. Are you asking me which one of them got the sun card? Okay, let's see. I asked last night which soulmate, my first sketch soulmate or the second sketch soulmate showed up first. One of them got the sun card. It's the second one, I bet. Let me know. Is it the second one? I'm just curious. Okay, so also, guys, we get so wrapped up and on this journey and making our spiritual stuff happen. Celebrate your progress. Where were you a year ago? A year ago? Yeah, I wasn't living in a nice apartment. I was displaced. I was lost. And I look at where I was, I look at where I was March 3rd of last year. And that's homeless. And but here, and look at me now. If God allows stuff to happen in your life, this is just stuff, and it's great. I love stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of it's really wonderful. I love a good latte at Starbucks, all that stuff. But you can't take this stuff with you. And if you've got a lot of extra, why not bless somebody else? Why not give away stuff that you're not using or is just sitting there not helping people? Let's see what Zerona's dream was about. I was playing around with this guy from school. Let's call him R. He and his friends got in trouble. Get in trouble. I owe him snacks, barbecue wings. His father shows up, and he may end not returning. I don't know, but you know what? I got a dream book. Hold on. I got a dream book. Hold on. It's okay. Let me think about that one, Zorna. Okay. I think I get it. Okay, but is there more? Okay, so, his best friend C starts bawling out and venting to me. And, okay. Uh, you know what it really feels like? It feels like it's a dream that is showing me that you're so focused on making sure you take care of everyone else and they're doing their own little thing and you're kind of like wait a minute, whoa. And yeah, look at it. It's like you're worried about R and C and all these things and focused on their outcomes, but it feels like maybe you forgot to remember that Zerona exists in the equation, because everything that I read here is more about, I owe him snacks and chips and and then I gotta comfort this other guy because he's crying. And my question to you is, are you thinking maybe from this dream that there might be a chance you need to take care of Zerona? Let me read this last one. Okay. Synthesize. The first one I think is from Bulgaria. The second one is from X lookalike. So she said the second one will return or come back. She said, do you use something about your choices? I don't know. I feel like synthesized souls. I feel like you know what I heard? I heard to be decided. I don't think the first soul is an option anymore. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's a comfortable, please forgive me, a comfortable security blanket. I had this once. It was good. And you know how that goes. We forget We forget that there was bad. I know I do. It's okay. I kind of got it. But the thing is, it feels like I'm hearing to be determined. So I feel like intuitively, I feel like that you're just taking a series of a whole bunch of different steps, and like the universe isn't pushing you forward right this minute because it's like you're determined you're going to make this happen, okay? And then, and then the universe is like, no, not yet. We're the people in charge of the timing. That's kind of what it feels like. All right, let's see. He talks about their connection and tears as sentimental. Yes, I think you did get the message. Yes, and and those people need you, but there is a message here for you, Zarona, about boundaries. I feel like you don't set a lot of boundaries because you're a very loving and nurturing person, and you want to help people, but you do need to set the boundaries. Well, maybe you just needed to come see Cher here on YouTube late night. Also, guys, I don't ask very often, but if you can donate to the channel on Cash App or something, it'd be great. I'm having to pay for fees for the .com and stuff this month, and I just made this my full-time job. So if you can assist, I appreciate it. If you can't, don't put yourself out there. I'm looking at Zorona saying, yeah, I think you got your answers in your dream. Yeah, it's not going to happen now, but also there's something here, synthesized souls, about, I'm going to pull a card, opening a channel up for you. There's something about opening a channel. Hold on. What is this about? Hold on. Okay, I heard get out of your own way. I don't know why. It's nice to have you, Zorna. Thank you. I don't know why I heard that, but I want to pull a card for you. Okay, Source, God, Father Divine, I'm not asking about a soulmate or a relationship for synthesized souls. What I want to know is what does she need to know at this time? Are you good with that, synthesized souls? While I shuffle? I got the pink cards. I know you like the pink ones. If you're out there, I guess I'm reading for a few minutes. I appreciate you. If you want to list a question, I will try to answer it. All my questions, I'm only a channel. All the messages come from God, the divine. If it doesn't, I shut it down like that. And I've only done that, I think, once my entire time of being here. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I've got about 3,300 videos on YouTube. That I never saw coming. All right, so let's see what we have for synthesized souls. Highest and best advice for synthesized souls. Let me pray real quick, guys, since we're going into reading. Father, the divine, there are people here tonight that are struggling with things in their life. They need help. They need assistance. They need to know that they're on that right path. They need to know that things are going to be okay. Allow the people here in this chat to have some peace, that peace that surpasses understanding. Allow them to feel, start to come alive again, to feel that life is worth living. Also, Father, protect them all and write messages for the right people, please. All of you and none of me, I ask this in your name, dear Heavenly Father. Call upon you the Most High. Amen. All right. What does synthesized souls needs to know? We'll go. We'll look. I know. I'm like, I don't know why, but I am. Okay. Hi. Okay, so synthesized souls. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, what else? Message for synthesized souls. Highest and best messages. Wow. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is quite interesting, synthesized souls. I asked for your highest and best messages. The first thing I have is the Three of Swords. This is sadness, pain, emotional pain from your past, being like stuck in a situation, because you also have the Empress in reverse. This is like being sluggish, feeling abandoned, not moving forward, kind of being stuck, okay? And, feeling tensions, life tensions, looking, just kind of feeling like, it almost feels like you're dealing with a lot of loss at this time, okay? And the thing about that is you may be in some aspects, but the other thing is you're fixing to have to make a lot of choices really fast. Why do I say that? Okay, I don't know why, but that's what I feel. Yeah, because something's shifting. Okay, there's something, okay, a message. I kind of wondered if it was about the house, because this is an Eight of Wands. This is fast-moving energy. This is also the card that fell in front of it is hope and opportunities, like rekindling, oh, shoot, an old love. I can't believe it's on there. I plead the fifth, okay? We're not even going there. But it does show that you have to make a difficult decision. I think this has to do with the house or something. Some kind of fast-moving energy, a fast-moving message is going to come in. I heard get ready. Opportunities are coming in. And this is good. This is bringing about hope. I feel like this is like going to light your fire a little bit. That's what I have for you, synthesized souls. I hope it helps. All right. Okay, I'm losing my cards. All right, let's see what we have. Lisa Red asked me, will my finances change? Lord, will her finances change? Clarification. You're so welcome. More clarification, please. Okay, I think that, Lisa, what it feels like is that you're kind of in like a stuck, stagnant thing. And in order for your finances to change, you're going to have to, like, jumpstart yourself. Or have you ever heard the phrase, lift yourself up by your own bootstraps, is what I'm also hearing. Because you're in this Knight of Wands energy, indecisive, and then this Judgment energy of like delays and stuff, not being balanced. Okay, but here's the thing. It's like, I feel like a reset is needed towards your attitude. Like, what good things are coming into my life? How can I shift this? Lord, give me some answers, things like that. And then kind of release it and start looking at some things that may be practical things you'd not thought about. Shoot me an email. You might even be able to shift your tax bracket, things like that. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a woman who talks to the divine. Just like I hope all of you do too. So, but this is the thing here, Lisa, step into your power. Start to believe that these things can and will change, okay? It's beautiful. I love it. It's great energy, okay? All right, what do we have for Michael? I am up mighty early. I can't even believe I'm up at this time. But the thing is, you get busy and you're doing platforms and you're YouTube is not just like getting on here and talking. It's also like there's a lot of stuff that comes with it. It's not a complaint. I'm very, very thankful. Okay, I'm being told to pull a card for Zerona. What do we have for Zerona? Okay, they want you to be less rigid on your thinking, okay? Like, you need to open the door to be flexible for change, Zerona. I have the Hanged Man, but you're in the upright. I think that it's like they're saying be open, don't be so... I'm being told it doesn't always have to be just black or just white. It can be a nice mix, like a combination. And I know that's kind of a basic message, but I really feel like there's something going on where there's a need for two parties to come together and collaborate in a good way is kind of what it feels like. But you got to kind of get out of that. You got to jump yourself up. It's kind of a dark time right now. What else? Okay. Yeah, you know, and don't listen to other people when they tell you what to do. I feel like you get bad advice sometimes, Arona. Okay, but I kind of feel like you've learned from that. Okay, Michael Stevens. We're just gonna call you Stevens. It'll be easier. Stevens, would you like a card? I know. I don't know why I'm up this early, but we'll take it. Would you like a card, Stevens? Uh, Okay. I'm giving him a minute. Let me see who else is in the chat here. Let's see. I guess I can refresh my chat. I'm refreshing my chat. And oh no, I lost my chat. Uh-oh. Where did my chat go? Hold on. What happened to my chat? Okay, hold on. Are you still there? What did I do? I don't know. We'll see if you come back. How did I do that? Okay, so clearly I have a few things to learn in life about this platform. The things I'd like you to take from tonight. Hi, Brandon. Sure. I refreshed my chat and I lost everybody, so I can't see them. I'm gonna say hello to see if anybody sees me. Did I type? I don't think I typed. Okay, hold on. Multi-stream. Okay, I did. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my chat. Oh, you're finding me. Hi, Susan. Oh, I gotta quit hitting that button. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on. If you made a comment, say it again, because I lost my chat, and I don't know where it went. So, Brandon, I think you were asking for a card. If you're new, join back in. I seem to be losing people because I'm not navigating this platform very well. And there's a dot of light on my head. All right, what do we have for Brandon? I can't believe I can't read. It's been a night. Okay, Brandon, hang on to your faith. And it's like you were stuck in some trouble, Brandon. I hope you can hear me. And then you got out of it because you didn't need it. Hi, Susan. I'm not going to touch anything. I didn't mean to erase you. Would you like a card? Brandon, you were stuck in something, and it seemed like it took you a while to get out of it, but you got out of it. And a lot of that you got out of because you have a level of respect for yourself. And faith is very strong for you. You're very compassionate, very caring. People like you. Sometimes you get in your head, like insecure about things, but don't. You can hear me. Oh, thank God. I can see you now, Brandon. I like that green. So that's what I have for you, Brandon. Well, let me double check. Anything else for Brandon at this time, Lord? Yeah, don't be reckless. Don't go. I feel like I'm hearing don't deviate off the path that you're on. It feels like you're going to be given, I don't know, I don't want to call it opportunities, but something where but you don't want to deviate. Okay, hi Sam A. How's you doing? Susan, would you like a card? It's great to have you guys. I've got about 10 more minutes before, I'm trying to keep it under an hour for the platforms. What do we have? Sam or Susan, would either one of you like a card? I think the platform's lagging a little, so I'm giving you a minute and drinking a sip of water. If you haven't met me before, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I love my life. I teach others to live on a higher vibration and also to live in this moment, the now moment, and I promote the sharing of peace and love in the world. And you may welcome me on this journey. I mean, you may join me on this journey. It's late. I don't even know what I'm doing on here tonight, but I was called. And when you're called, you go, what do we have for Susan at this time, Lord? Oh, different deck. All right, Susan, you're going to be challenging. Oh, you're everywhere. You have a lot of irons in the fire. All right, Sam, you'll be after Susan. Yes, Susan, you have a lot of irons in the fire. I heard she's everywhere. She's everywhere. Okay, there's something about slowing your brain pattern down because you operate on this warp overdrive thing, and I don't. Whew, girl. I mean, I don't mean call you girl, but yes. Okay, so what do we have for Susan? Slow down. Ooh, okay. Watch your words. People mistake you. Okay, and set boundaries. Okay, the reason you're everywhere is because people are like, they all jump in on you. Like when you walk in a room, it's people gravitate to you because they want your advice. Okay, it's because you're highly intelligent. And the thing about that is, it's like your gift from God. You give people clarity and you don't even know it. You're like a magnet, but it's a good magnet. Okay, the thing is, sometimes you say things and if you're like me, you don't realize it. Okay, so they're saying with the parrot's spared here to watch your words. Frequently I say things that I would never think would be offensive and stick my foot in my mouth frequently. They're also saying set those healthy boundaries. There's a message here, Susan, about you taking some time out for Susan. Because I feel like you're forgetting who Susan is. What did I just go to? Okay. Yeah, think on you're always having to think on your feet, okay? And they're saying surrender, let some of this stuff go. Co-create with spirit. Give some of it to the universe and believe in yourself, Susan, okay? And it says bring a gentle touch, but I feel like that's one of the reasons, even though you have this dynamic magnetic energy that people love, that's one of the reasons they're drawn to you. You're very gentle. There's no judgment. You're very kind, and you live your life that way. You truly live your life trying to be this high vibrational person and help others. I love that for you, Susan. Welcome. Nice to have you. I can feel it. All right. Let's see what we have for Sam A. All right. Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. I'm waking up. Oh my Lord. Okay, I'm waking up and I got like 7 minutes. 444. I've been seeing 222 and I've got a message about that today. So bear with me. My hair always itches when I read. For Sam, what does Sam need to know at this time, Lord? Highest and best advice for Sam. For Sam. It's a full moon. Oh my God, I gotta get out and take a picture before the sun comes up. Okay. Okay. I feel like time is of a concern right here, Sam, with time being upside down. Time seems to be a concern. You're so welcome, Susan. I also have a channel, well, I'm on YouTube and TikTok right this minute. I don't know how this works, so we see. Something about the full moon here, Sam. Full moon. This is time for a shift. Okay, it's time for a shift. It's time to clean things up. It's time to put your life back together. Spiritual cleansing. Clean it up, clear it up, make it happen. You've been stagnant too long. Okay. Oh, yeah. You went through some kind of transition. Hi, Pam Bear. You went through a transition, okay? And, I feel like you went through a transition, got stuck for a second, and now you're trying to get back into that flow of life with the water. But you're very focused on time. Something about the transition of the moon. You're going to be just fine. Get out of your head. Okay, anything else for Sam? Yeah, get some space in between. Have some air. You can breathe. Breathe. Okay. Hi, Pam Bear. Who is Pam Bear? Is it like a regular person I know in my chat? Just curious. Sam, I hope that helps. Oh, one more card, an animal card. Okay, what kind of animal is Sam, or what does Sam need to know in the world of animals? Use your mind wisely. You have a pig spirit. Do you eat a lot of desserts? Just joking. I couldn't help it. I was weak. Okay, Pam Bear, would you like a card? It's great to be here. Welcome on this beautiful Wednesday morning. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I've got about 3 or 4 more minutes. Sure, you can donate. My Cash App is in my description. Andrea, thank you so much. But I don't want to put you in a bind either. I do appreciate the donations. I buy the best platform GoDaddy is the best platform, and I pay for it, but it's about $50 a month. And then the email. There's always something, but and normally I never ask. I'll be honest, because God takes care of it, and I still believe God will help me. What is my Cash App? Hold on, Andrew. Let's see. I gotta find it. Bear with me. This is how good I am at this stuff. Okay. My Cash App is Sher 1314. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. It's Sher 1314. Okay. Zerona, I thought we did the message. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so dollar. Okay, so I'll type it in. Bear with me. I gotta. I'm not good early morning with organization, as you can tell. How was that? Okay. Thank you, guys. 3, 1, 4. Okay. Perfect. This is my Cash App. Okay. I do pay $50 a month for my website. Yes, I can give Pam a card. I do that because I'll be honest, the platform is very user friendly, and I've gotten more traffic, and I like that platform. And I used to build web pages with front page. So I didn't really want to spend that much a month on hosting, but I do find that they are worth it. Oh, thank you, Kat. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see what we need for Pam. Pam Bear is here. I used to go by Sher the Extraordinaire when I was bartending. Thank you, guys. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. All right, what do we have for Pam Bear is here? Okay, you got to let go of something, Pam Bear. Okay, the first thing is like you're trying to get something, you're trying to get to something, you're trying to get to something. Thank you, Andrew. You're trying to get to something, you're trying to get there. I'm going to get there, I'm going to get there, right? I feel that. It's like a hamster in a wheel. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're being told to act as if it's already happened. Pam Bear, I don't know what that's at. Act if it's already happened. And the other message here for you is to be playful. Remember to play. Life is short. You spend a lot of time so focused on work and stuff, and you forget. You forget those sweet little things that are around you all the time that you don't always see. So yes, be playful. Have fun. Anything else at this time for Pam Bear? You put yourself in your own tower frequently. You get in this, okay, I got you, Letitia. You put yourself in your own tower because you get in your head too much. Quit that. Get out of your head. Okay, be more playful. Let go of all the responsibilities. You don't have to fix everything in one day. Yes, Stewart is the last name. Thank you, Zaron. I appreciate that. Okay, let me see where I forgot it. Yeah, that was my pre-married name, Stewart. I went from Sher Stewart to Sher Love. Or share more. Okay, so get out of your head. Anything else for Pam Bear at this time? You walk with spirit. You walk with source. Okay, I just said you walk with spirit, Pam Bear, right? And that name is appropriate for you for some reason. This is hilarious. I said you walk with spirit. Wow. Oh, thank you, Zarona. That's so sweet. And as soon as I cut the cards, you had the spirit of the eagle. And the message on this, Pam Bear, is spirit has your back. Okay, this is a great card to get. Spirit has your back. You know it, too. You know it, you feel it, you live it. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful energy, but a need to slow life down in general and to take better care of yourself. You are kind of pushing yourself a little hard. Okay. Nickname from work. It's fine. I had no judgment. Okay. A message from spirit surrounding my spirituality. Okay. Oh, we're going to go with something different then. Let's see. let's go with the Moonology for that, Zerona. And then after Zerona, Electric Emporium. If you want a card, let me know. Andrea, I don't know if I pulled a card for you, but I can pull one. Okay, messages for Zerona regarding your spirituality. I just heard you right where you're supposed to be. You don't have to learn everything in a day. You've opened the channels. Your channels are way open. And you're more receptive. You also increased your gratitude. So you've made a lot of changes in a very short period of time. Things are going to kind of take a slight pause, but it's not going to go stagnant. It's just to allow you to catch up with all the changes that have happened, to allow you to breathe and then move forward in love and light and all that other good stuff, that they call it. What's the card for Zerona? Wow. You're so welcome, Pamper. Okay, Zerona. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. So there's something here about not letting ego step in, and that is this is strength. Though you're going to be given strength. There's some things you're working through in life, and you're being given the strength to handle them. I feel like your ego went out the door a long time ago. You've had some really negative people and things around you, Zerona. Okay, but that's part of what got you on the spiritual journey, right? And a win-win outcome is forecast, Zerona. Anything else for Zerona at this time, Lord? Yeah. Your dreams need a practical plan. So this is the beginning of your journey. You're going to be given the strength and everything that you need to walk on this journey. You'll be led. You'll be given discernment if you haven't already. You're starting to see things that you hadn't seen before, Zerona. Things that aren't said. You're noticing things. You're feeling energies. You're on the right shift. I feel like just relax and like I'm kind of here and breathe into it. Work related for electric. Okay, that's what I have for Zerona. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Let me do Letitia first because I told her I'd do her a minute ago, and then I'll do Electric Emporium. Okay, what do I have for Letitia? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you guys. For Letitia, what is the message? Wow, cards are flying. Wow. Okay, you have... Oh, my goodness. Okay, first of all, you have got to quit doubting yourself, Letitia. You were in an abusive, not so great relationship where somebody made you feel like you weren't worth a lot. I don't know why I feel that way, but the first card that I noticed here is you're good enough, okay? Like you need to believe in yourself. A lot of times you let people around you, circumstances around you make you feel less than, and there's no reason for that. You are a child of the Most High. Thank you. I appreciate that, Zerona. Okay, so, and here's the thing. When you start accepting yourself and knowing that you're good enough, it's going to open up some channels, Letitia. It's going to make powerful change, okay? But you have to hold the vision, and you have to believe that you're here for a reason. You're good enough. You're right where you're supposed to be. Anything else for Letitia at this time? Yeah, you may have to do some adjusting, but it's going to be beautiful. And confidence. Get your confidence back, Letitia. You haven't lost it. You just got to remember where it's at, okay? For some reason, that message strikes very strong, Letitia. Okay, what do we have for Electric Emporium? Let's see. Bear with me. Sometimes they call to me differently. Let me not set my desk on fire. Okay. Hey, Born to be Wild. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you want a card, let me know. I'm not in a hurry now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll go to bed when I get there. That is the other thing. When you're having a spiritual awakening, guys, you get this extreme energy. Or I do. Like, I operate on 2 or 3 hours a night asleep. I do things in a very short period of time that I'm like, wow, did I do that? It's extreme energy. How does PJ miss me, please? I don't know. We'll pull a card for you. Okay, Electric Imperium. There's something here about, work. I didn't even see this. Okay, you feel like a lot of people at work have abandoned you, Electric Imperium. You feel like it's the same old never-ending story. Okay? over and over again. Same old story, nothing ever changes. Okay, so there might be a need for you to make a change here. This might open up a door. It's going to open up a door, and I feel like when you might need to make a change. I don't know. There's just something very, it feels like stale cigars at your work. I don't, and I'm not talking about the smoking factor. I'm just saying it feels like stale cigars. There's something here about a soulmate. Either you want a soulmate, you're looking for a soulmate, or you just got one. But there was something that you went through before that soulmate, or the one coming in, that you thought something because it was shiny and pretty was valuable, and you found out it wasn't. You found that everything glitters is not gold, and you had to start building on your own and counting on yourself. You had to start thinking like a lot of information, and you faced a lot of truth, and you share a lot of your gifts with the world. And oh, thank you, and oh, that's so sweet, thank you. And higher power, you are operating. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet, Pam Bear. You are so operating on a higher power. Okay? So that's for Electric Emporium. Oh, yeah, you're happy. Okay, like, home is your sanctuary. You are in your power. Breathing is important. The breath of life. You tap into breathing. Breathing, like, it helps you. It puts you in a better place in your power. And more in control. And I feel like you get a deep knowing. You have deep knowing moments. And you really don't like chaos. Wow, that was extreme. That was for Electric Emporium. I hope that worked. So work is kind of like messed up is what it feels like, Electric Emporium. It feels like that maybe you're not where you're supposed to be at this time. It feels like maybe you need to be somewhere else. I know that sounds bad, and I apologize for that. But, yeah, you might want to start looking at I'm hearing a different window or a different area. Something may even pop up work-wise. Something may even pop up. Wow, that's a pretty cool reading. I like that for you, Electric Emporium. My name is Sher. How many minutes do we have left? Oh, shoot, we're over the grid, guys. I have to end the stream. Look me up on YouTube also. I'm on yeah. Feel free to shoot me an email. My information is in the description box on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. I read every day intuitively to help people get clarity. There's no hidden agenda. It's my calling and my purpose. God said do this, and I do what he tells me to do. Oh, Born to be Wild. I forgot about you. Born to be Wild. Does somebody miss them? Born to be wild. Thank you, Susan. Okay, no. I don't think so. I'm not, and here's the thing, don't base your life on a tarot card reading, but for you, Born to be Wild, your serendipity is in reverse because you miss this person, but you live the same old never-ending story over and over and over again with this person, and you're frequently orphaned by them, and you feel alone. It's not like an equally reciprocal relationship is what I'm hearing. Okay, and they create a lot of chaos. So this is probably something that you need to like face some truths with, and maybe say, maybe this is not my person, and also focus on what makes Born to be Wild happy too. Like, Born to be Wild. I love that song. You're appropriately named. I believe that you're appropriately named. I think that you have a wild streak, but it's a good wild streak. All right, my time is up here. Oh, Andrea, yes, thank you. I almost forgot you. Yes, please, guys, if I miss you, because there's always a lot of energy when I do this, say something. Okay, for Andrea. For Andrea, what is the message for Andrea? Ooh, oh, wow, okay. Okay, so you're fated. I know what you're fated for. It's fated, okay? It's something we talked about recently without giving too much away. Yeah, this is your path, your fate, okay? That's beautiful. You're being told to be in the here and now. Quit worrying about the things in the future because you don't have to. There's a lot of support around you. There's a lot of community around you. Okay? I really love that. Will I get the DNA? When I get the DNA test back, well, I heard I don't think so, but I don't know. Let's pull a tarot card for that one. That's a little harder. Tarot card. Will the DNA test come back as Taiwan as the father? Whew. Wow. Okay. When I said I don't think so, I was guessing. But Spirit, okay, you got to come back and tell me what this is, Andrea. Okay, so the first one is temperance, coming into balance, okay? Okay, so this can be taken two ways. Okay, okay. There's two different ways to take this message, Andrea. Number one is the ending of a cycle, the completion of a cycle. So it could either be yes or no. I will say that both cards came out. Both cards came out as yeses. The world completing a cycle, and then yes, temperance coming into balance. And this is like, so this is also telling me if this doesn't go the way you think it will, or even if it does, that you're balanced no matter what. That you it's like you have angels with you now. You invited them in, is what it was. You asked for help, and it's like it calmed you down. It made you feel like you could be where you are now in this good place. So I love that for you. You're perfectly on the beautiful right path. Okay, 111 on my clock. I love all of you. I think I'll go to bed. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Please remember to share peace and love in the universe and know that you guys are wonderful. And I appreciate your donations and your kindness. I could not have this channel without you. And believe it or not, a lot of good work happens here. And a lot of it is really perspective and changing your emotional perspective and deciding to live that happy, high vibrational life. You're so welcome. You deserve it. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I will be back. Please like, share, subscribe, donate if you can. If you have a question, feel free to reach out by email. My email is sharepeaceandlove@gmail.com, and my share is spelled SHER. I hope this helped. I hope it was effective. Good night, my friends. I'm going to bed. Oh, share peace and love. Mwah.